Okay, maybe we can get started, and if others join, we'll just include them in the discussions. I noticed a few people joined just now. Well, thank you everyone for joining the third session of aRoundTable. I know that as things start opening up, the last thing many of us want to do is be on another Zoom call. So thanks for continuing your participation in our event series and contributing to the discussions to think about how to make our communities more circular. Very quickly, the agenda for this session will kind of give a short overview of aRoundTable for anyone who isn't aware of this event series. We'll share some outcomes from the previous sessions, and then what we're going to do during session 3. Then we'll, similar to the previous sessions, break out into different rooms. I think this time the organizers of the Milan community weren't able to facilitate, so we're going to sort of combine the Milan and Florence communities together. And then, yeah, we'll share the sort of outcomes of the different discussions in your breakout rooms, and then discuss the next steps, the last sort of session 4. And at the end, there'll be some time for questions and sort of networking as well. Yeah, we're a small group today, so we can also see if at some point we can have more discussions as a larger group, if that could be interesting for everyone. Yeah, so just a quick overview of aRoundTable for those of you who might not have attended the previous sessions. We're basically circular economy community leaders from different places around the world, mostly in Africa, Portugal, and Italy. And we essentially came together to kind of understand how the circular economy can help our communities recover from the sort of pandemic, and see how we can use this as an opportunity to get our community leaders and citizens and businesses, et cetera, to think about using circular economy to rebuild our communities during the post-COVID recovery. And aRoundTable is really a sort of collaboration initiative to bring together all these different stakeholders within our communities and also across communities, sort of a local global initiative in order to find circular solutions, share and exchange ideas and knowledge, et cetera, and really help design and activate actual projects that we can use to incorporate in our different communities. And the sort of event is a 4-part event series. We basically have already completed 2 of these steps. In the first session, we kind of understood the various problems facing the different communities, existing solutions. In the second session, we sort of prioritized the most important areas to identify the key stakeholders who are involved. And in this session, we'll sort of build on that, and in the 4th one as well. And I'll share more details. So I wanted to very quickly share the sort of outcomes from sessions 1 and 2. Hopefully you all can still see the screen. Essentially during session 1, there was a really nice discussion around the different problems and solutions, and the sort of outcomes highlight how there's various problems that are also connected across different communities. So things like closure of businesses, the need for more education, increase in online shopping, lots of use of single-use plastics and materials, et cetera. And then from that, the second session sort of tried to prioritize which of these issues are most interesting to tackle within our communities. So across the different groups, it was really sort of focus on 4 main areas of tackling the sort of ignorance and lack of information and community participation, an opportunity around circular tourism to sort of improve on the sort of tourism industry before the pandemic, and opportunities around collaboration between different stakeholders, bringing people together from different backgrounds to support circular initiatives, and also around waste management, how we can treat waste better, more at the community level. And the second session also looked at different stakeholders. How can we involve the decision makers in our communities? So municipalities, universities, associations, companies, and citizens. So these outcomes are available on our website, and we'll also share the link to this Miro board so you can take a closer look at all of these. But yeah, essentially, we're sort of building on these outcomes in session 3, and the main aims of this session are to understand how existing solutions within our communities or new solutions can be developed to address some of the problems that were discussed earlier, and also to sort of create a prototyping plan. So how can we very quickly develop and test this solution and get some feedback to see if it can be an actual project that we can implement with some support from the municipality or companies in our communities. So with that, we have sort of a Miro board template similar to the outcomes that I shared earlier. And in this template, it really focuses on two aspects. So during the breakout sessions, we'll sort of break apart within our different groups and discuss, what is the sort of idea that we want to focus on? What is the sort of circular impact? Who do we need to implement it? What resources are required to make this a reality? And then the second part of that discussion is really to think about how do we test this idea? What do we want to test? How do we test it? What are the resources? What are the success metrics, etc. There's an example in the Miro board template if you have questions about that, but it's thinking about, for example, if we want to start a community center for sharing items or repairing items, how do we think about who do we need in order to implement such a sharing center? What resources do we need, and how can we test it? Maybe create some initial community events, invite people in neighborhoods to come together and share items, see how successful that is before developing a sort of community center with the municipality or with some businesses. So yeah, it's just an example of some kind of solutions from discussions that you've already had in your communities before, or could be new kind of ideas that you've thought about since then related to the circular economy. Yeah, so we'll sort of break out now into our different teams. So we have Italy, Portugal, and Africa. When you guys signed up, you were sort of assigned to those different groups and have been following them. So let me open up the breakout rooms now, and hopefully it should automatically assign everyone to those. And if not, I will move people around. Great, so let me do this. And you should see a little request to join the different rooms. Hi, Cyrus. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I noticed there weren't anyone who participated who'd signed up for the Africa session. There were some people who had signed up, but they didn't accept the calendar invitation. So yeah, I wanted to see if you knew if people were joining. I think there was Timothy who had signed up, but I'm not sure if he's going to be joining or not. And I think Nancy as well had participated in the past. Not sure if you know if they might be joining.
I'd spoken to them earlier.
Okay.
They told me they try to join. I also got a few people. I'm just wondering. I'm trying to get in touch with them. They told me to join in.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, let me know if they're busy or something. If you would like to join one of the other groups, I think the other two might be doing their discussions in Portuguese and Italian, unfortunately. So I'm not sure to what extent you might be able to contribute to those discussions. And the alternative I can think about is if you want to organize something separately, for example, with those people and have these kind of discussions with them, that's totally fine as well. If you want to do something like that.
I'll see if I can try to organize something with the others. At least we try and cut. Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, if they're able to join today, that would be great. But if not, it's no problem. I can understand if people became busy. I think there's a lot less signups compared to before. I think everyone is kind of tired of all these Zoom meetings. So.
Let me try and get in touch with a few people, see if they can join in immediately.
Okay, sure, no problem. Yeah, just let me know. Either way is not a problem.
Okay.
Great. Thanks, Cyrus.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Hi, everyone. Just wanted to see if everyone's doing okay.
There was the other me was Valentina, because she was using my Zoom. I believe that she went out now. Before there were two Ricardo. The other one was Valentina.
Oh, okay, got it.
She logged in with my Zoom. So
okay,
maybe
no
she comes back. Maybe probably she will come back now.
Okay, then I'll make sure to add her to this team.
Thank
Great.
you. Thank you.
No worries. Have a good discussion, everyone.
Thank you. Hi, Shi. I'm sorry. I had a problem with my Zoom account. I had to log out and then log in again as Valentina.
No worries. Yeah. I think you should see a request to join the Italy breakout room. Let me know if you don't.
No, I just see the host has open breakout rooms. Please wait to be assigned.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see here. You should have automatically gone to it, but yeah, let me try.
Oh, I can join breakout room. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, now you should. No problem. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Just wanted to see if everyone's doing okay.
No, no, we are missing a coffee.
Enjoy your discussions, everyone.
Thank you, sir.